on our way to Niagara Falls for my wife's birthday. It's true love when you give it a first class seat and a comfort seat just to sit next to your wife. It is the beginning of a beautiful weekend.
One of the benefits of traveling often is I built up frequent flyer miles and hotel points. So I treated my wife for her birthday a trip to go see Niagara Falls because she had never been there before.
Maid of the Mist on our way to see the falls.
It is 180 feet high.
If you get the opportunity, I highly suggest you ride the Maid of the Mist. The journey cost less than $20, but it was well worth it. If I remember right, it lasted 15-20 minutes. But the Maid of the Mist is actually not one boat. It's a series of boats. They're all called the Maid of the Mist, but each one has a different unique Roman numeral after on the backside of the boat. So the journey starts they have it on both the Canadian and the American side. The American side, it starts right by the Rainbow Ridge. And it takes you by all three of the falls: the American Falls, the Bridal Veil Falls, and the Horseshoe Falls. On the Horseshoe Falls, it gets really close, and you get to feel the power and the roar of the actual falls themselves. An interesting fact about the Maid of the Mist is it's been running for over 150 years. It started off as a steamboat to carry passengers between New York and Canada. And then after they built the bridge, they decided to make it a tourist thing. Okay, so we rode the boat to the falls. I recommend it highly. It's cool.
On the Canada side, there was a 7-year-old boy who went over in nothing but a life jacket and survived. That's amazing. The rate that the water's coming down.
So this is Barbie's first time in Canada. We're walking across the bridge now, and hopefully they'll let us in.
Lucky believe we have our passport.
So the first thing we did, we went to the Skylon Tower. The Skylon Tower is really cool. It's about 520 feet tall, and the view from the very top of it is amazing.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah, and it's got an observation deck and 2 restaurants. And we opted to go the cheap route, just go to the observation deck, because I wanted to do some time-lapse photography, as you can see here. And then but the restaurant's pretty cool because it spins around on a 360. And I didn't know this, but it's only a 3 horsepower motor that actually makes that thing spin around on itself.
I think the cool part though was the elevators that were on the outside of the tower as we went up. So it was like you were standing outside the building and going up in the elevator. It was really cool.
So we decided to go down and get closer to the falls. So we went down to the base, and then we went down this little. It kind of reminded me of San Francisco trolleys, kind of, but I don't remember.
It's a funicular.
A funicular?
Funicular.
Funicular. Okay.
At least that's what they called them in Paris.
Oh, okay. And so we decided we wanted to get up closer to see the falls. So we got down near the falls, and like I said, there's actually 3 of them. So we saw all 3. And on the Horseshoe Falls is the one everybody thinks about when they think about the falls. And the interesting facts about the falls is it's 188 feet tall. It's ranked the biggest falls because it's like 2,600 feet across. It actually spans the American and the Canadian border.
And it was on the Canadian side.
The side we were on, yes. And 225,000 cubic feet of water pass through the falls every second. And the thing that I thought was really cool about that is they actually control how much water goes across the falls. They slow it down when the tourists aren't there, and they divert some of it for hydroelectric power for the Canadian side, which they need on the Canadian side because it's like a tourist trap town on the Canadian side. The American side was more like a national park,
Right.
and where you can walk around and just a little. I think it was more relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
The Canadian side was cool, but just like I said, it was like going to like Ocean City, Maryland, or Clearwater Beach, and you felt like you're a tourist trap. So then we decided to go ahead and take a rest because I think that day we walked like.
And we walked so much, my feet were literally hurting. I was limping when we got back.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Because we walked from the American side all the way over to the Canadian side and then back.
right, and I think we'd walked like 20,000 steps that day. So we were pretty tired at that day. We burnt off a lot of energy. So tell them where we're going, baby.
We are going to the Anchor Bar, which is the home of the original buffalo wing.
Why are we going there?
Because I love buffalo wings.
Yeah, buddy. So this place, invented it in 1964, and as Barbie said, she loves buffalo wings, and I can't have her in Buffalo and not take her to the original place. So we're going to the Anchor Bar. Hope they serve iced tea.
Okay, so I'm sitting here in Buffalo Airport today, and I walked so much yesterday that my foot started hurting part of the way during the trip. And this morning when I got up, I could barely walk. So I'm traveling home today with 2 bags by myself with an injured foot. Thank God for Delta's amazing customer service, and they're ushering me around the airports and all of my stops in a wheelchair. So I'm thankful for that, but I'm ready to be home now.